All right, Johnny, draw a stick. Come on, that's supposed to be an out. What's your read in man?
Speed out.
About cover 3.
Same thing.
About cover 2.
Same thing.
If you throw to this speed out, who's going to take it out pick 6?
I get to college, right? I'm playing football at Taylor University. I'm a freshman. It's 2-a-days. We go in there. You got all the physical aspects. I was a quarterback, so it wasn't too bad physically. But the playbook side of it, the mental side of it, literally blew my mind. Never in my life did I think I was going to have to quit playing football. But I could not catch up. You know, when I was in high school, I was kind of the only guy. Here, there's like 4 guys ahead of me that have already studied this playbook more than me because I'd been there longer. And just understanding the playbook was something that I really struggled with. One thing that was just as hard as the plays for me was calling the cadence and everything in the huddle. You have to call the protection, the formation, the play, the cadence, the motions, the tags, everything. In fact, the first time I ever got in the huddle with my college team, I got in there and I called everything except for the play. At that moment, I had to make that decision. Like, hey, listen, if I want to be good at playing quarterback in college, I have to get to know the playbook. You know, life is kind of like that too. Sometimes we have those moments where it's just like, man, I suck. Like, this isn't going well. You know, I'm having all these problems and I'm not going to be good unless something changes. And I highly encourage you to consider getting to know the playbook of life a whole lot better. Like many playbooks, that Bible's pretty big. There's a whole lot of pages and a whole lot of words. I highly encourage you to find some kind of reading plan that helps you get through what it is you're trying to focus on. In fact, I made this video that you can see up here at the top that kind of guided some of the students I was leading in FCA to start reading their new Bibles that we had just gotten them. You know, kind of the funny thing about a playbook is as you read it, each week as you play a different opponent, some pieces stick out to you a little bit different as you plan for things. Honestly, the Bible's kind of been the same way in my life. You know, over the last year, I've kind of learned a lot about, you know, managing different stress loads and how to lead a family and, you know, just, you know, how to love others the way Jesus wants me to love them. These kind of opportunities that have come up in my life that maybe weren't there when I read through those verses a year ago. Truth is, the more you study, the more you learn, the better you get. This play that I was struggling with a minute ago, that was a real problem I had in college. This play was also my first start that I ever had in college. That was my first touchdown pass was on this play. And a lot of times, something on paper or on a board might not mean a whole lot to you as you're reading through it or as you're studying it. But when a real life application comes across, you'll be glad that you learned that, and it's going to help you in that moment. If you don't have a Bible, message us on Instagram and I'll send one out within a day.